As AJ mentioned, we are experiencing cold temperatures and bracing for an even bigger dip in temperatures later this week.
And to find out how to keep your home prepared for this round of frigid air, our Tom Kowalski spoke with local plumbers about keeping your pipes safe during the winter. He joins us now from the Alert Desk. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, Mike and Emily. Now, with temperatures set to get down to the single digits over the next few days, plumbers are working to make sure your house is safe in the extreme cold. As temperatures continue to plummet in Erie, your pipes are on the front line in the battle against the cold. Local plumbers, such as Tim Staszewski of TJ's Plumbing and Heating, say it's best to find a way to keep your pipes warm and water moving.
You should see if there's any drafty areas in the house that could possibly cause freezing pipes. We usually say to leave at least one faucet trickle a little bit.
Staszewski says while he's not seeing any increased profits from the plumbing portion of his business this time of year, the heating portion is hard at work keeping everyone's homes warm.
The HVAC portion of the company does get a pretty good boost this time of year. We also do air conditioning, but there is a bit of a lull in between seasons. But the plumbing, it's pretty much go, go, go all year round.
And Richard Reeves of Reeves Plumbing and Heating says the best way to prevent damage to your pipes is by getting ahead of the problem.
There's really not much you can do other than preventative maintenance. My biggest tip is preventative maintenance. Make sure you're changing your filters. Have a professional company come out, clean the proper sensors, all the safety devices. Make sure that everything's just operating the best you can.
And Reeves has advice for those who may be taking a winter vacation.
If you're actually leaving town, it's really, really a good habit to shut your water off. And not a lot of people do this because it may save you a headache in the future. Coming home from a vacation with a burst pipe, not knowing it happened, is no fun for anybody.
Now, both plumbers did advise caution, especially for those living in mobile homes, as those are more suspect to pipes bursting due to their lack of foundation. We'll have more on ErieNewsNow.com. Live from the Alert Desk, Tom Kowalski, Erie News Now.
All right, Tom, and with spring break only weeks away, the question of whether travel insurance is worth purchasing gets discussed from time to time. Some travelers choose to risk it all and not have coverage while abroad, while others would never leave home without it. Do the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to travel insurance? And will it just be a big waste of money? We posed those questions to Omar Kaywan, a travel insurance expert and co-founder and chief growth officer of Goose Insurance. And he has the #1 priority for all travelers.
But what people don't realize is that if you do get sick, if you fall and slip and break your leg and you need to go get a cast, need to go see a doctor, need to get painkillers, you are responsible for those medical bills unless you have travel medical insurance.
So just how much are we talking about here to cover you on your trip? Kaywan says depending on how far you are traveling, plan on 4 to 7% of your total non-refundable trip cost.
When you're traveling to Europe, you're probably spending about $1,500 on a return flight on average, let's just say. Travel medical for 2 weeks is going to be roughly about $40 to $50. I mean, it's really dependent on your trip duration and the age of